Hey guys, Sri Lanka Sammy, out for a walk on a hot Wednesday afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. The sun's going to go down in 2 hours. That's one of the things I find interesting, is the sun comes up at 6 a.m., goes down at 6 p.m. 12 hours of light. But anyway, today I'm going to start a new series. Normally I do 2 videos a week on Wednesdays and Sundays, but I'm going to add a video on Friday. And this video is going to be a weekly update on the situation in Sri Lanka. It is very fluid, it is very day by day. So I want to update my friends, my family, and those who are interested in what's going on here. So first of all, today is Wednesday, April 27, and here's what's happening so far, the news. If you've seen my videos that I posted yesterday, this morning, Wednesday, and what I posted on Sunday, the things that are happening are live and are so fluid that I need to constantly update them. By the time I post a video, it's changed. So, first thing I want to talk about is what's happening as of today. Before I do that, please, I'm asking you to, if you don't subscribe, at least just click the like button. What that does is it gets my video out. It gets my views up, which is all I'm looking to do, is spread the word of what is happening from my point of view on the ground. All right, so people are, my friends in Korea and etc., and my friends online are asking me, you know, is it dangerous? Is it safe? Are you starving? Things like that. So watch my videos about how the fuel crisis, how the food crisis, how the financial crisis is affecting me, and also the people who live here. I interviewed a local. But what I want to do now is update you on the news. The updated news is what's going on. So first of all, financially, India is sending money they're sending fuel on credit. All right, so they're sending fuel on credit. The rains have come, so whereas where we used to have like 4.5, the power cutoffs happen in 2 groups. Once in the morning, once in the evening. So 9 till 11 and then 3 till 5. Or 1 till 3 and then 5 till 7. The nighttime cutoff sometimes is being reduced by 30 minutes. They do announce in advance the times, but I found that over the last couple of days, the times in the evening are shorter by 20 minutes or 30 minutes, which is a good thing because it's just so hot. Now, so India is sending fuel and a loan, so that loan can be used to buy medical supplies and food. That's the thing, is that imports are really suffering. We don't have money to buy imports. We are trying to install a solar power system. 99% of the system is installed and ready to go. We're just waiting for the inverters. They are stuck on a ship somewhere. The guy is telling us one thing, another thing, we don't know. But they're not here. The inverters are not here. I am used to ordering things online in South Korea by using Coupang, which is the Amazon of Korea. And we're talking like sometimes if I order in the morning, I get it in the evening. I've never waited longer than a few days for deliveries, even international deliveries. Most of the things come from China. So here we have something called Daraz, which is the Amazon of Sri Lanka. But I have to be very careful. When I originally ordered some things when I first got here, it took a month or 6 weeks to get here. So now I'm being careful. I'm ordering only from Sri Lankan suppliers if I need to order something. So imports are a problem. Then what happened next is with the protests. Those are going on, and they're very peaceful. And now the religious groups, the labor groups, and the political groups are getting involved, and the entertainment groups are getting involved to try to raise awareness. So they're having concerts, etc. And then the labor groups are threatening strikes tomorrow and Friday, which I don't really see as beneficial because it'll hurt the economy, not the government. Sorry about that, I pushed the button holding the phone. So I was saying about the labor unions holding strikes. They are, I don't know the benefit of those, but you know, let's see what happens. Because the government itself is really sheltered when it comes to, that's one of the most unique things I ever seen. Yeah, so the government is pretty sheltered here from any economic hardship. So what some of my non-Sri Lankan friends might not realize is that both of the Prime Minister and President, sorry, just trying to cross the street here without getting killed. The Prime Minister and the President are both dual citizens. Now, the President had to renounce his American citizenship, but his whole family and assets are overseas. So it doesn't matter whether or not any kind of restrictions happen here. He just packs up and leaves and goes home. That's why they're saying go home Gota, because they want him to go home outside of Sri Lanka. So anyway, everyone is so friendly here. You know, they're just trying to make a living, you know. I've talked about that before, where I refuse to haggle anymore. I used to when I lived here before on vacation, but nowadays I won't. I actually top up. So anyway, the second thing is electricity prices. Electricity prices as of today doubling. I got to follow up and find out when they actually will raise, but my mother told me today, and I saw it on the news, didn't have time to read the article, that electricity prices, wholesale prices, are doubling. That's ridiculous. Fuel prices have gone up. Last year at this time, compared to fuel prices today, double in a year. They were slowly going up, but they, you know, obviously exponentially in the last 4 months have 80% of the increase has been in the last few months. But as you can see, people are still driving. Look at this. You know, people are still going out. Fuel is available, it's just expensive. And lots of people are hoarding. I mean, you can look at the price of vegetables here. You'll see that, you know, carrots, 120 for 500 kilos. Squash and everything. Those prices are quite high compared to what they were before. Where I've seen those prices maybe 50% less in previous times. So these roadside stands, they're just trying to, you know, buy it. So what other news has happened recently in the last couple of days? As I said, the unions are going to protest. There's going to be a music festival this weekend at the Go Home Gota camp in Galface to raise awareness. Pricing, fuel. Oh, so IMF is loaning money immediately. Not a huge amount, but enough to cover general costs for humanitarian reasons. So medicine, food, basic food necessities, things like that. I think they gave 100 million or something like that. Not a huge amount of money, but enough to get by for a week or so. The talks with the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, are proceeding cautiously, according to them. In my opinion, they cannot. Sorry, it's really dusty. So, just looking what's going on over there. So, the International Monetary Fund can't really comment on what's going to happen because they're still negotiating. So it's not their position to be able to discuss ongoing negotiations. But according to the information I've seen online and from the sources, it's proceeding cautiously, which is another way of saying they're optimistic that if Sri Lanka follows their advice, that the loans will come. So, as I said about a month ago, once the loan comes in or is approved, things will turn around. The rains are going to come, the fuel will come, the power cuts will end, and we can begin to live. So, return to some semblance of normality. So I guess that's all I wanted to say today about the news that is happening so far. I hope everyone just doesn't watch CNN and then believe everything is like going to hell in a handbasket here. There is no violence per se. There are violent situations that occur. And rightly so. I mean, the people are angry. They need to vent that anger, but they shouldn't really vent it at the police or anyone else. They should try to be a little bit more peaceful. I totally understand, but it doesn't accomplish anything. Look at the South Korean candlelight vigil of 2016-2017 that ousted and eventually jailed President Park Geun-hye. So all it takes is just one bad apple to ruin it for everyone else. So don't, look at the news and say, oh my gosh, it's like end of the world in Sri Lanka. It isn't. Just like if there is a robbery in one part of the city of your hometown, it doesn't mean the entire country is, under siege. So remember that. This is a big country. Half the size of South Korea. Half the size of Lake Ontario, with 22 million people. Tourism is still on. People are still coming into the country, and they are saving a huge amount of money, 30 to 40% in exchange rate compared to what they did just in high season. And then it's low season right now. It's low season right now, so you can go on vacation very cheaply here. I mean, look at this, sunny and beautiful. I mean, look at the sky. A little overcast, but over here, I mean, look at that, blue skies. Okay. I mean, earlier today it was hot and sunny. Now it's going to get cloudy, and in about 2 hours it's going to rain for about an hour to 2 hours, and then that's it. But daytime, man, I was pouring sweat. I gotta go take another shower. I gotta take, like, every time I walk, I gotta take 2 showers, because after the shower I'm still sweating. But anyway, that's the news. And I'm hoping that people take the news with a grain of salt. Don't focus on the negativity. Look up the positive news. That what is the country, what are the people doing? What are the World Bank, the IMF, India, China, what are these countries doing to help? What are they saying? The news sells news, so they will talk about the negativity, okay, to try to sell more news. But the reality is that it's what's going on here? But the reality is that life is going on every day like normal, just with more hardship. So I want everyone to be happy, healthy, and safe. Please, please support if you can. Contact me if you're interested in supporting. I'm looking forward to try to help as much as I can. Every little bit helps, and that's the thing. If you want to come here and you want a tourist, please do it. If you want to support a local, I will help you do that. So let me know, contact me. Till then, please stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Itiwan Sammy, Sri Lanka Sammy. I'm out.